Good morning, dear children. How are you all? I hope you all are keeping well. The same case with me too. As today I have come to explain to you a new poem. That's for class 4 English, subject English. Now, just I will give the introduction of the poet. This poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Is a He wrote some exciting stories, and also this poem is written. Now he says that everything outside seems to be rushed by. The journey seems to real because of the poet's careful choice of words. He has, in this poem, he writes about what you can see from a railway carriage. What you can see about from a railway carriage. So, what he has experienced, he has put together. Now, you have seen while we travel by air or by bus or by train or any other vehicles, you have seen while travel the things run. Even I was watching when I was small kid. Whenever I sit in the bus, I used to imagine why these things run when we sit in the bus. As the bus goes forward, the things run behind us. That's what. And whenever we travel, we like all of us to take a window seat and to look outside what is happening. I also used to like the window seat. Now here, the poet Stevenson has put all the things together, all the words I mean to say, and formed a beautiful poem. This is all about the introduction of a poem. Now, coming to the poem, page number 56, from a railway carriage. From a railway carriage. First, I will read the first paragraph. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. This is the first paragraph I read for you. Now, here the poet is trying to tell us that when we travel through a train, that we see houses, bridges, edges, and ditches, and rivers, meadows, hills, plains, cattle, tram, painted stations, all that we see. He must have experienced all that. So he is putting together all these things and he wrote a beautiful form. Now, all these things we have seen, like houses, bridges, edges, all that we have seen. Now, we have not seen the edges. What is edges? Edges means the when the train runs in between on the track, the both side you can see the small shrub they grow. Small plants, short plants grow both sides and they don't grow tall. There are some shrubs. So these edges we say the edges where they grow, it is called edges when you see. Okay, now next time when you travel by train happen to be, you can see both the side of the tracks. Plants they grow not tall, short, and one type of discipline they keep. You can see that. Okay, now when the train runs, make some noise. That is, the noise is one, two, one, two. That noise we can hear when the train runs. When we pass through train, we see the meadows. Meadows means fields, grounds that we see. In the meadows, there are horses and cattle. They are grazed there. Horses and cattle. Grazed means eating the grass. So, he has experienced, that poet has experienced whatever we see through the windows faster than ferries and faster than ditches. Now in this paragraph it is explained that now ditches means the big holes on the road. There are while going you can see that's called a small big like a big round like a hole small here and there water remains, that is called ditches. Now all these things while we travel they come and go very fast, just within not even half second, just we are seeing they pass. When we go by train it is very fast, when we go by aeroplane it is very fast. You are not able to look, it is in a glance also. Now while we are traveling we see hills. Sometimes we see hills, you have seen tall the hills you can see, then plains in the fields, all the sides we see. Sometimes the heavy rain pours down fast and goes like that. So we don't even know. All these, so many waves we see, all these sides they come and go. Within a second they come and go. Any station that comes when the train stops, when the whistle is blown and the train moves, then the station remains behind us. Suddenly, the train comes to the station. If that doesn't stop, it remains leave behind us. And these stations are beautifully colored. Colored these stations leave behind us. So sometimes there are some posters which they stick at the station. They also look beautiful. So all this the poet has experienced. So he is telling us his experience. Now while traveling by train or air, any other bus or vehicles, we pass through all these things: bridges, houses, edges, ditches, meadows, horses, cattle, hills, plain, painted stations, a child, a tram, a cart, a man, and a river. All these has been from the railway carriage. Now the train whistling by, the stations are standing there still. All this, when they whistle, sometimes as we think that the train, what is that going to stop, slowly stops, and immediately it remain, all the things remain behind us and we go further. This is the paragraph you read, then you just go through this paragraph today. This is the explanation of this first paragraph. Once more I will read, keep the finger all of you. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the sides of the hill and the plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye. Painted stations whistle by. In the wink of an eye means just you close the eyes, open. All these things pass away. Okay. So go through this paragraph and have a nice day. God bless you, children.